Okay. I'm going to continue our discussion on our second case study, online environment, YouTube and Second Life. Our initial research into the area of new media theory led us to the understanding that there is no one digital or new media aesthetic. Led by the ubiquity of computers, digital media arts and the new media have established as such a wide field, leading to diverse aesthetic possibilities. Our research into theories and practices of new media have shown us that we can in fact begin to define these terms through the use of varying models and constructs. In attempting to unpack that which is new media, one of our case studies is the online environment and the result of development of new media within the field. One of the questions initially raised in regards to this field was the impact that new media has on our concept of time and space. Through our research, we have learned that our relationships with new technologies have distorted and augmented our concept of space and time. Specifically, throughout our study of online environment, Second Life, we can see how through the use of this type of virtual 3D environment, which is devoid of its own time zone, one concept of time is challenged. Being inside Second Life does not restrict you to a day-night structure as in the real world. Some would argue that this does not give a realistic representation of First Life. However, there are some aspects of Second Life which give it a truly hyper-real nature. Our concept of space has already been altered by our use of internet as a communication device in a global sense. Using the example of Second Life, we can see the gaps in geography which has previously restricted in-depth interaction being drawn together in an entirely different way. No longer are we restricted to chat rooms, video conferences and YouTube. No longer are we repeat it again. Second Life gives us the opportunity to interact with movement. Second Life and visuals in virtual space. This, of course, raises issues into the ideas of online identity, which we will mention shortly. Thomas Alcesta's theory on a divide between real and hyperreal in regards to digital aesthetics can be applied to both our examples of YouTube and Second Life, proving a satisfactory comparison. YouTube, on one hand, does not tend to feature a long number of overproduced videos, and while this lack of seamlessness, as it may be, may draw the viewer's attention towards the medium, such as an example of hyperrealism, the indissociable link between what is being viewed and reality is strengthened by the fact that is generally normal people videoing themselves and broadcasting their reality to the world. Second Life, a hyperreal environment, brings our attention to the medium. The interface reminds us that we are using computer. It does, however, provide a non-aesthetic index of First Life or reality, perhaps, hinting that these two concepts are unintentionally and independently merging in the new media practices. Alcesta brings forward an archaeological approach to understanding new media, through which we can see progression from the old media forms and not simply identifying one true beginning. In Second Life, we can see the progression from immersive early cinematic forms, such as the large projections of Lumiere Brothers, the development of interactive cave environments, installation art, and furthermore the use of online virtual and role-playing games. Second Life shows characteristics with each of these forms. Second Life also remediates concept brought to the life in cyberpunk literature, such as William Gibson's Neuromancer and Neil Stephenson's Snow Crash, which of course led to the Matrix movie. In Lev Manovich's essay, Post-Media Aesthetics, he outlines a program as a way of developing a new conceptual system. What concerns Manovich throughout the article is the importance of formal qualities of this new media and the ways they drive the resulting aesthetics. Manovich's software theory examines what is happening between the producer of the medium and the user, putting an onus on the experience the user and how they interpret the information. What the user experiencing is of great importance when we look at the example of Second Life. The user has the ability through this medium to create positive or negative experience. In the future, so much of how this medium develops will depend on the user. This type of investigation, as seen by Manovich, is integral to the understanding of new media form. What YouTube has enabled a user to do what was previously unable is the concept of two-way broadcast. Broadcast TV only allow one-way transmission. The passive viewer are unable to talk back effectively or have an immediate interaction. YouTube gives the user an opportunity to interact, broadcast, and comment, as well as sit back and just watch. The growth of interactivity within the realm of new media therefore deemed the user more important.